When I say Kalalal, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway, preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty, and the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. And the lesson we want to do today is based upon a prophecy. One of them key prophecies them pertain to the last days, you know what I mean, which is going to befall you people. And one of that prophecy is the famine of the world, man. Seeing you not be able to access the truth as readily as you could even in this present time. You know, at some point the truth is going to be cut off, man. And this video basically is going to show you how Esau is going to sweep away the truth from under your feet using his technologies, man. You know what I mean? Now, let me play this video and then we get down to the meat of the matter.
Alexa, what is the First Amendment?
First Amendment to the United States Constitution, the part of the United States Bill of Rights. Other customers have also asked, what is the Second Amendment? Would you like to know the answer?
What is the First Amendment? So she just doesn't even answer it.
So I just kind of wanted to go through this Wired article with you guys so that you could hear what they're saying about this. It's called Alexa, I Want Answers. Voice computing seeks the one perfect response to any question. That's why it's going to up it.
Okay, the one perfect response to any questions. For who is in the know and know what's going on now with Google censorship, you'd understand that, look, Google have certain search result as preferences, man. You know what I mean? Everything else is conspiracy theories or fake news or whatsoever. So the Google is gonna tell you what is the truth. You know what I mean? And on Google is one of the main engine that the so-called white man is gonna use to sow his deception across the planet, getting rid of the truth altogether, man. You know what I mean? Filtering out all the truth. But before I go further, let me bring the first precept. You know, this is St. John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abided not in the truth." Now, if you're gonna trust the so-called white man as a trusted source for your information, and everything that you get is basically what he deems as the truth, you know what I mean? Well, you deserve what's coming to you, man. And the scripture say, oh, look, he abided not in the truth because there is no truth in him. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why the so-called white man is going to get rid of all forms of truth from off the net, man. You know what I mean? And you see, the thing is now, we now on time now where everybody totally dependent on the internet for information, man. You know what I mean? People don't even go to libraries anymore. Them things they become obsolete now. Them become extinct now. You know, people libraries on the internet. Since so what the internet give to you, that's what you're gonna know. You know what I mean? Seeing, hey, man stop even read book. Man start read them book from the internet, man. You know what I mean? The physical book. You know? You want to go camp, my brothers and read the Bible from a app. You know what I mean? Just to show you how people rely on the internet for information, especially Google. Yeah? I'm continue. It said, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. He is a liar and the father of it. So the so-called white man right now is the father of lies, man. He is the father of lie. You know what I mean? And anything else that come from him. Because what this man try to do is cut out all other source of information and have one answer for any question we ask. And it's only his answer, man. That's what the goal is. And this is what they're gonna use this technology to do. Now there's a new development coming up at speaking about Elon Musk Neuralink, you know what I mean? And he might tell you how it can do this and it can go do that, you can upgrade to a certain amount of wisdom. But look, right now the narrative right now that Google is pushing right now seeing that is what is gonna be the main type of information you can get, what them deem is as fitting information, and the one answers information, man, where the truth now go involved in that. So that brain thing we all get is basically for them to program you in what them want you to know, man, controlling the narrative. That's what they want to do. You know what I mean? So that's what the scripture tells you, you know, to take this mark. You know what I mean? Because that mark is what? Total subjection to Esau lies, man. You know what I mean? Because right, if you understand what Neuralink is about, you realize that them can put information in to the mind, and them can read information from the mind. And what Esau go on, he might go on for what? Control the information, the flow of information to your mind. So what you know is what them want you to know. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna have no option. Seeing? So the days where you have option to choose between information and information, those days are coming to an end, man. You know what I mean? So right now, as we speak, Google basically is censoring, and other sites on the internet is censoring information, man. So certain information is put on the back burner. And look, man, seeing, hey, when the shit hit the fan, man, that's when you're gonna know that information was being prevented from displaying on the internet, man. Seeing, because it's getting worse and worse by the day. Yeah, videos being taken down, channels being deleted. You know what I mean? Your thing get pushed way back in the search. Yeah, that's what's going on now. So you scarfers out there, continue to scarf, man. You know what I mean? Continue to scarf. Don't make no sense of the information that is being pushed now, and see what's gonna happen, yeah?
Bend our relationship with information. And I didn't know this, but apparently, I knew it always gave me the creeps that Google created a parent company for itself and then called it Alphabet. Because Alphabet, what is the alphabet? That's the building blocks that people use to communicate. That's what an alphabet is. And now Google is saying that's what they are in the new 21st century modern technology age that we're all in. But apparently their mission statement, and I never knew this, is, quote, to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. So they're definitely organizing the information right now, as I showed you in my last video, but also, and a lot of people were saying this in the comments, and I've been saying it too, things are becoming a lot harder to find if you use Google. And the reason that I really noticed it is by searching for things on YouTube now. It's becoming incredibly harder and harder to find the actual videos that I want to watch on YouTube anymore, because so much of that content has now been buried with the algorithm, and they've buried it under all of the quote-unquote authoritative sources. So you have to really dig and dig now, or get real creative with your search terms to try and find things that used to be pretty easy to find.
All right, so information, especially the truth, is gonna be, or is now being harder and harder to access, man. See, so while you niggas scarfing and you niggas not paying attention to the videos that pop up about this truth, you know what I mean, on the net, seeing, in the meanwhile ignoring it, it's one day you're gonna go on the internet and it's not there. And the day when you're gonna go on the internet and it's not there, it's the day when destruction coming, and you're gonna need the information, man. You know what I mean? That's when you're gonna realize that the information is missing, man. See? Because it's slowly I get swept away without you niggas realizing, man. You know what I mean? Might hear somebody mention something pertaining to Israelites, you know what I mean? And the day will come when you really want to know what was the Israelites about, and guess what? There's not gonna be any Israelite information in the internet, but what Google give you concerning Israelites. Either some debunk video, some video debunking Israelites, or some negative some video where basically they're gonna look negative when basically no form of edification or what. That's those videos you're gonna run into, man. You know what I mean? And videos pointing towards it being some crazy conspiracy madness. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna actually see that no edifying videos, man. That at the end of the day, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? See, and so let me bring out this precept here. This is Proverbs 1:27. It said, when fear, when fear cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh up on you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. No. Oh, you seek the Lord, man, by seeking answers, man. You know what I mean? Seeking the truth, man. You see me? Seeing, and the prophets, basically, when they're going on the book of Proverbs, it basically alluding to the prophets, man. You know what I mean? Out there speaking this wisdom in the streets, man. And the people rejecting it. You know what I mean? As you go further, you can understand. It said, for that they hated knowledge, because where is this knowledge was distributed? On the internet, on the highways and byways. You know what I mean? And soon we're gonna be cut off from the highway and byway. So not only the internet we get cut off from, we get cut off from the highway and byway, man. And this knowledge are gonna be no more accessible, man. You see? And did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own and be filled with their own devices. You know, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So Esau going into his technology, and he have Jacob him want to run into the technology, to have it, to think that Esau going to give you this vast amount of knowledge by putting a chip in your brain. You know what I mean? Not understanding how the order of the society is set up. You know, like everybody can get access to information like that. No, nigga. Nowhere in a time everybody now get access to all the information there is, man. You have different levels or different degrees of people of knowledge where certain people receive, man. Everybody don't have the same amount of knowledge, man. You know what I mean? That is supposed to keep a certain structure. Yeah? So he's not gonna give you this vast amount of knowledge through a chip in your brain. You know what I mean? But that niggas gonna fall for that madness. You know what I mean? And turn away the prophets, man. Turning away the prophets with the truth. Yeah? But anyway, me continue. It said, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell in safety, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil, because the evil day is coming, and people is gonna need information on what the hell is going on, man. Because everything turned from the way how them expect it to go. That's what's gonna happen, man. People have an expectation in the society that, look, man, next year we are get the PlayStation 5, we are get the Xbox this, you know what I mean? We are gonna see who are gonna win the next NFL, the next NBA, you know what I mean? What the Kardashians are gonna do next year. What did they come out with this hit series like Game of Thrones? You have people busy, you know, all form of madness with the society of Upper Man, what the gays them coming with next, you know, what new sex is gonna be added to the how much in different sex them say them have now. You know what I mean? Seeing, so all them type of madness with the society busy occupying in the mind. You know what I mean? That's what people expecting in months down the line to come. They not expect destruction, famine, war, and all them things, man. Financial collapse. The word, seeing, being, yeah, the word not being accessible, man. The truth, yeah. Let me get one more scripture before, you know. And the scripture come out all the time, and it continue to murder across your head, man. That you can understand. You know what I mean? Say, yo, this is the time we're coming in, man, where your information, you know what I mean, that bread, seeing, it's gonna be no more, man. Yeah, it said, behold, the days come, say the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor the thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. You know what I mean? And that's the day we soon approaching, man. It's YouTube put out them new policy. They not really start hack up on it. Yet them say them will get the algorithms them together. That's, you know, the videos that we have discriminative argument, racist argument, and all them things, they'll get deleted, man. So very soon, when them algorithm come on board or come online, lot of videos gonna be deleted and channels gonna be deleted, man. And them say in a process of a couple of months, we're gonna see this being exercised, man. That's what YouTube are saying now. So basically, potentially all of our videos them are gonna get deleted off the internet, man. Seeing, so that's what we're in the face of right now. So coming into 2020, going into whatsoever time coming, we're not going to find these videos on the internet, man. You know what I mean? Trust me. Seeing, so the Lord say, famine of the word coming, that's what coming. So with that we say, Kalalal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yarashai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash, to be honest to the apostles of great stone. Shalom to all the brothers and all they keeping this word in sincerity and with all honesty.